Well, hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for April 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, your comments, and your beautiful inspirational quotes. I'm going through all of them and please bear with me. It's taking me some time, but I'm getting back to you all individually. Thank you so much for raising everyone's vibrations. I'm truly grateful, Libra. You're awesome. I just want to send a lot of love out there for you. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody. Please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, so without further ado, I'll get straight to your reading. I'm starting the reading with some fortune cards by Sharna Star. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Librans need to know for April 2020? Planning. Okay, planning is important, Libra, for you. And why? It says, now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Okay, Libra, so a sum of money will be coming your way. You have worked hard for this money. I don't feel like it is a lottery win. Some of you have been contacting me about lottery wins. But I feel like either a bonus or some form of money is coming your way. And Spirit is saying to put that away for to start the foundations of your future finances. This is a very important sum of money there that's coming on in. So they're asking you to think about your financial future and your planning, and that's what's happening in April for you. Beautiful so far. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do they need to know? So yeah, so thank you so much, Spirit. So financial gains are more than likely. They just wanted me to add there that although the money is connected in some way to your work or what you do, it is an amount of money that you were not expecting. Okay, Libra, they just want you to know that. And romance. Okay, so April's going to get hot for you guys and girls out there. It says here, love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Okay, so that's how we're starting April 2020, Libra. Money and romance. I mean, how exciting is that? I'm really excited for you. Let's see what the main read brings out for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Just going to move that there. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Let's get to it. What do my beautiful Librans need to know for April 2020? Please be mindful, this is a general reading and I will be doing a in-depth love reading and money reading separately for April for you. But let's see what Spirit has to say for this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Please can you give some messages for my gorgeous Librans for April 2020? What do they need to know? You want those? Thank you so much. Okay. So the first card we have here is the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it's just clarifying the romance situation there. When we have Ace of Cups coming on in there, this is about some sort of love proposal or love opportunity coming on in there for April for you, Libra. And this is at the beginning of April, okay? So for those beautiful Librans who are already in a relationship, you'll be taking your relationship to the next stage. So if you are thinking about moving in with each other, this is the time that you'll be planning this financial path for your future in order to make that leap to move in with your partner or to get engaged, to marry the person of your dreams, although I feel there'll be a slight delay with that at the moment. Then also have a baby, okay? So this is a very ripe time for all of those things to do with love and romance. For those of you beautiful Librans who are single, this is an opportunity that is divinely guided by the universe. A gift of a person will come into your life and they will bring a love opportunity for you. As I say, it is a gift. You see the hand there gifting this wonderful new love, this romance proposal or relationship that they will. It's almost like they're handing it to you. At the beginning of April, you will come into contact or become aware of this person in your sphere. Now, the cup is overflowing, so it will be very emotionally abundant. You will feel very emotionally stable with this opportunity, or this connection with this person, and it brings a lot of peace. As you can see, there's a white dove there at the top. It brings a lot of peace of mind. It's almost like finally meeting the person who connects with you on a very deep, refreshing level. Okay, this is a water card, a water element, so it is about that deep emotional fulfillment there. That cups, they talk about things to do with your emotions and romance, and you know, feeling at peace in your soul. Okay, so you could be dealing, we'll find out more in a moment, you could be dealing with a water sign also, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but we'll find out a little bit more in a moment. This is more about a new love opportunity coming on in, and they're just clarifying that there for you with the romance card as the fortune card we got straight away. Okay, we got the Tower straight after. This is a complete change, a complete upheaval. Okay, now, yeah, for April, this is still the beginning of April we're talking about here. So coming out of March into April, it's like there's some sort of maybe unwanted change, okay? Some sort of upheaval of your usual lifestyle, Libra. Now, I don't want to mention it, but they are mentioning it to me, which is what's going on in the world at the moment with the pandemic, this horrible virus that's going around. With the Tower card, you may see some unwanted changes to your current lifestyle. And I don't mean in terms of health, I mean your current routines will be completely shaken up. Okay, so this may be an upheaval in that sort of arena. And it's something that is unwanted, but whenever I get this card, a lot of people panic, but I really don't panic. This is about taking a leap of faith into the unknown. You know, it's almost like this lightning bolt moment, which I feel going together with the Ace of Cups there, this lightning bolt moment is, you know, almost meeting this new person, and it's you know, love at first sight, this kind of love struck kind of feeling about this person. But in terms of your routines in life, it also speaks of a change, a disruption of some kind. Everything you thought you knew, your foundations, will be rocked to the to the core, and you will feel a shift across the board. Now, this may mean because of I have to mention it because this is the message that's coming through, but because of what's been happening around the world with this pandemic thing, there may be a shift in terms of your routines, like going to work, or you know, going to social events, etc., etc. The Tower speaks of those things that you normally do, like have a pattern, or what you think is your foundations, will be shaken a bit. There will be some change. So it just may mean that you won't be doing things in the usual way throughout the month of April. Okay, so when you get that Tower moment, for me, it's not a negative card. It's about shaking up stagnant energy, taking a leap of faith into the unknown. But things like habits or patterns that we get into, like, you know, going from A to Z in order to be doing your day and stuff like that, those sort of patterns, those sort of energies will be shaken up a little bit, and there will be some sort of change there. Okay, yeah, so this is to do with your work situation. It is about, you know, you're mastering your craft and you're making your money. You've been working really hard, and you're about to see all of your hard work come to fruition. Okay, so this talks about, you know, everything that you've been working hard for, mastering your craft. It says here on the card, financial gains are more than likely. Okay, this is to do with your work situation. You have been perfecting what you do, Libra, and you are damn good at it. Okay, you've been working real hard, but you are at the top of your game now. And when you get the Eight of Pentacles here, this is about you know, enjoying your employment. So there will be this shift, as I say. There'll be some sort of change in terms of your normal day-to-day lifestyle or work life. There will be a shake-up, and you actually enjoy your work quite a bit. So there may be a little bit of disappointment here that you can't do what you normally do, but this does not stop you, Libra. Somehow you're still able to make your money, you're still able to master your craft, and there will be finances coming on in there that you may not be expecting, that is to do with your work So it's almost like even though you have this upheaval, you're still doing what you're doing, Libra. It doesn't affect you as much as it could do. That's what they're saying. You're still mastering a craft. You're still burying your head in work there. But this love situation does come along. When you've got the three together, this love situation does come along to challenge you in your work. So what they're saying is, finally, for all of you single Librans who meet somebody, you raise your head from work and you're like, oh, who's that person? And it's not that you're not going to give 100% to your work, but finally you're going to start giving some of your beautiful energy to a relationship, okay? Rather than just burying your head in your work all the time. Oh, okay, that one just flew right out of the pack. I gotta go get it. 1 second. Oh, you got the Judgment card. Yeah, so with this comes a clarity. The Judgment is a clarity card here. Now, it's very strange what's happening at the moment in terms of the readings for April, okay? A lot of the readings are coming through with this, wake-up call in terms of your life purpose and gaining clarity. That's turning up in quite a lot of readings for April. And because I'm doing this reading in March, I really feel, because things around the world right now are shifting slightly with this this virus that's going on, I really feel like a lot of people are questioning what it is they truly want to do in life, if they're happy with what they're doing, and whether it serves their higher purpose. So a lot of people, it's almost like going back to basics here. A lot of people are going back to basics and kind of, checking in with their intuition, because they've been made to spend some time alone or spend some time either self-isolating, as this common phrase is being bandied around at the moment. But you've gained some time to yourself in order to work out what it is. You're really listening to intuition, okay? Spirit is talking to you. It is, sending out the signal to you, and you are below with your arms open here and really taking on board everything that your intuition is saying. So you're gaining this clarity and perhaps making a final decision about something to do with your work situation, whether it serves you anymore. Like you really enjoy your work, but this time maybe in this where they change up the routine, as it were, of your work situation, it makes you start reevaluating and wondering, can I, like, in the future now work from home? Can I do what I do traveling? Can I do what I do? Do I have to be based in the office? Because you've been given a taste of what it's like to work either away from a routine or something. There's some sort of shake up here going on, and you really having like some sort of wake up call, about what it is that you could do, what is possible that you could do that keeps you doing what you love and mastering your craft and making that money, but also changes up the routine of it so that you are freer. That's what they're saying, they're freer. Okay, but you do have this wonderful love coming on in. It is the first card that's at the beginning of your reading. That's for your single Librans out there. But for all of you who are in a relationship, you're moving on to the next stage. So April does start with a big message of love for you. Beautiful. Yeah, you got strength, okay? So you got a strength card here, which is about self-love, self-respect and courage. So some of you have been, Librans, have been a bit out of the game when it comes to love, because you've buried your head so much in your work that it's going to take a lot for you to raise your attention away from your work and really connect with this love situation that's coming on in there for you. When you get the Ace of Cups and the Strength card together, the first card and the middle card being the strongest of the reading, this talks about love, or a new love, or stepping up to the next phase of love because you have found self-respect and self-love. You are now ready to make this connection, okay? So if you have been feeling like, I'm doing so much work and I don't really know if I can connect to another person on a deeper level, you're now being given the opportunity to realize, gain that clarity that you actually have the strength, the self-respect, and the self-love to be giving in balance with another person. Okay, so there's no need to run away from the connection. Or if, for example, you're with someone and you completely love them to bits, but you feel like you're not ready for the next stage, either engagement or moving in with the person, Spirit is saying actually you will go like almost like into hermit mode. You will go into gain this clarity. You will really listen to your instincts on this and realize that actually you've buried your head in work and thought that you weren't ready, but you are. You do have that strength. Now, the strength card, being major arcana, is also a Leo card. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo there, or may have a Leo coming on in there to sweep you on off your feet there, Libra. And that will be in the middle of April there for you. So this connection, if you're with someone already, Libra, this connection or this decision to move up to the next stage in your relationship comes round about mid-April for you. But all you beautiful single Librans, you will come into contact with or perhaps meet, although they're saying you probably shouldn't be out and about right now. You will come into contact with this person, perhaps a Leo, mid-April time, okay? So look out for that person there. But you're gaining a lot of clarity as to how you can change up routines because of what's been going on around you and around the world. It is not something you decided. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah. So it's something that got decided for you, and you are adjusting to it, Libra. So as you're starting April, it feels like you've been thrown out of balance. So I really feel March has put a lot of anxiety and fear into the situation regarding your work, regarding your home life, your love life. There's a lot of anxiety and they're saying off your center. That's what they're saying as you start April, okay? But as you're moving through April and we're getting to the middle of April there, you're regaining that balance, okay? And as you can see, you're thinking long-term, strategically long-term security, okay? So again, they've clarified planning. Very important. They're saying April, mid-April, you're going to be planning. Now, some of you will be planning for a wedding, or but as I feel this will be in delay. But some of you will be planning, you know, this engagement or moving in with someone. But it's about putting these finances away there. Okay, so when you got the Four of Pentacles, this is long-term security and a desire to make a connection with another for that long-term security, or make this, long-term security in your job. Okay, so it is about holding on to the money that you've got, putting stuff away for a rainy day. Okay, it's not that you're using your money wisely. As you can see, it's close on the figure's head there near the third eye. You're really holding on to your money. You're saving this bit, you're spending this bit, and you got money on your mind. So you're really in balance as you're coming out of mid-April with your finances and planning for the future. Okay, so they're clarifying that card. So both cards here to open the reading have now been clarified, either side. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Librans need to know for April 2020? What else do they need to know? Can you please? Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, so first card, so if I turn them over, the first card would have been this one. So yeah, there are quick changes coming on in here. Okay, so this is the Eight of Wands. Okay, now this is a speedy action. Some sort of news is going to arrive to you just after April. Very, very quick. Okay, when we got it with this card, okay, it's the money news. Okay, so we got Ten of Pentacles there. So we'll come to that in a moment. But this will be just after April. You will receive big changes news-wise, okay? This will be to do with your finances. It says financial gains are more than likely. So just after mid-April, you will hear about this money that's coming on into you. And also, there'll be some sort of speedy action in terms of your life, okay? It'll be your work life. It will be, it's a positive thing. It's something that you're very passionate about. Being wands, it's about creativity, and it's something you're very strongly connected to with your emotions, that you're passionate and fiery about. So you will hear some sort of news or have some sort of change regarding that. This is an action card, so it's just about stuff arriving really quickly for you. And so we have next to it the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a money coming on in there. Okay, now when you got the Ten of Pentacles, this is about having a lot of money bestowed upon you, so that you weren't expecting. Now, as I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel it's connected to your work in some way. You didn't feel like this money was coming. I feel like it's something that's given to you that, as I said, you weren't expecting. And if it's connected to work, it's some sort of bonus or some sort of project, the money, there was extra money left over and you're going to be given a share of it. Or if you're self-employed, some person is going to come in for your services that you didn't expect, you couldn't have possibly seen coming, and they offer quite a bit of money for your services, okay? Or they want a lot of your services, if this makes sense. So they will be paying like a high price for it, okay, for many items. If you make certain things yourself, or whatever you work on, you will be in demand, and a sum of money is coming to you that you weren't expecting. Okay, this Ten of Pentacles also talks of legacies and inheritance. So some of you, I hate talking about inheritance. That money doesn't interest me in any shape or form. I'm just giving you what's going on in the cards. But when we talk of inheritance, someone may be leaving you some money, and you will get news of that towards the end of April there. Okay, as I said, I don't really like to talk about inheritance kind of things, because that means someone has passed on, which so I don't like to touch on that area. But just be mindful that that may be coming in, but it's enough money for you to have a solid foundation to plan for the future, whether it's a wedding, whether it's moving in with someone, buying a home, or saving for retirement. It's a substantial amount of money that's coming towards the end of April there for you, and the news will come in quite quickly. It's like it's raining money, okay, that you didn't expect. Okay, it's like they're saying now, if you had to prepare for a rainy day in terms of your money situation, towards the end of April, you're ready. You're being covered. Okay. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Librans need to know for April 2020? Can you please guide them to the next message? What else do my gorgeous Librans need to know for the month of 2020? Sorry, the month of April 2020. What do they need to know? April 2020. They just went April showers, money. Okay. So thank you so much. You've got the Emperor card. Now, I think the Emperor card has turned up in every reading I've done so far for the month of April. That's very strange. As I said, there's a very odd energy about all of the readings for April. It really feels like there's this huge shift, a shift that we all did not see coming. So with the Emperor card, I really feel you're having to step up into some sort of leadership role of your own, and you a lot of people are going to respect you for this, Libra, but you're having to it's like you're having to strategically plan. Again, it's clarifying this this card, the planning card. This is a strategically planning mindset when you've got the Emperor card. Now, this person is sitting in their power. They're very grounded. It is an Aries energy, okay, with the Emperor. So it is about being an achiever. It's about, go getting what you want. But I really feel there is some form of, shake up to your patterns, the things that you normally do, your day-to-day life, and you are sitting. And things, you have to work from a sitting position and make things come to you, or your output is from somewhere like your home or something like that. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. Also, there's a lot of energy in terms of a father figure coming through this this card. This is someone that you look up to, who you may ask for some guidance, or you might be getting together and planning a strategy for money, or and talking about things to do with financial planning. Someone you look up to as a father figure, or indeed your father figure yourself. I don't feel like, as I said, I hate talking about inheritance. I don't feel like the inheritance is coming because of a father or anything like that. But I really feel either you are asking advice, or getting together with your father or father figure to ask them, about this strategic planning financially. Maybe you want to buy a house, and you're asking, how did your father do it? How should you start? Things like that. Something that your father or father figure knows about. Perhaps it's also an Aries that who's very good at financial planning. But also, Libra, there is an energy from this that, because it's connects to you. How can I put this? About you stepping up into a leadership type role, okay? And that's towards the end of April. Yeah, that's towards the end of April. So we've got that coming through, and this is to do with mastering your craft and finding ways of being a business leader where you don't either need to be in the office. You don't have to commute to the office and do a normal 9 to 5. That's what I'm getting so far. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm just going to clarify this reading with the Fountain Tarot. So this reading was by the just general Rider-Waite Tarot. It's traditional tarot. And this one is the Fountain Tarot by Jonathan Suez. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for my beautiful Librans? What else do they need to know for the month of April 2020? Thank you so much. 6 of Wands there, okay? 6 of Wands is about, it's a victory card, okay? So they want you to know that you're going to be very successful in your business and in this planning, this strategy. Maybe you do financial planning for your work, or maybe you do some sort of strategy planning for your work. Also something creative. I know that there are two different ends of the spectrum, but they just show me like architecture or some sort of drawings to do with buildings or something. There's some sort of strategy or some sort of planning going on. So maybe you are thinking about buying a home or something, or building your own home, something to do with that. But the 6 of Wands is a victory card, okay? So in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it is an award, some sort of recognition, but it's about this good news, this success that's about to come in for you, okay? So when we've got it paired with the 8 of Wands there and the 10 of Pentacles, this is a very abundant time for you towards the end of April there, okay? So at the beginning of April, you're feeling really out of balance. But as we're heading on in and out of the end of April, that balance is regained as you get this news of success, some sort of victory or award. It is a financial award that's coming your way. And it's like you do step up into this leadership role, okay? So you're gaining a lot of respect for this. All eyes are on you. As you can see there, it's like you've just leapt over the fire. You just leapt over and you're victorious. You're holding the creative baton of fire there, and you are completely victorious, okay? This is really good news. A lot of success and abundance with this card. That's on its way to you with the 6 of Wands there. I love that card. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify anything else in this reading for my beautiful Librans? What else do they need to know for April 2020? April 2020, what else do they need to know? Thank you so much. Well, it's the end of heartbreak right there, okay? So this is, when you got the 3 of Swords there, this is some sort of recovery mode that you're in. Either you felt you lost something, so this connects completely with the Tower there, having to make this unwanted change. You could be feeling very nervous about it, but you recover from it, okay? So whatever loss you had there, or whatever change, whatever shake up there, the Three of Swords in reverse talks of recovery after some sort of loss, or some of you may be physically healing from something. So some of you out there, dare I say it, may have contracted this horrible virus. It's about this healing. Some of you may be going through other ailments, but there is physical healing attached to this card. So they're saying towards the end of April, do not worry, you're coming through it. There is physical healing on the cards there for you, okay? Now, some of you could also be dealing with the past, because this is a time for people to reach out, perhaps, to the past. They've just corrected me. They said the past will be reaching out to Libra. Okay, so it's the other way around. So the past, someone from your past may reach out to you with an apology, okay? Now, I feel it's totally up to you. I don't know the actual circumstances, but Spirit is saying acknowledge the apology with grace that only Libra can have. They are beautiful and graceful creatures who walk forward in balance and harmony, and you will accept this apology with grace, but you will move on, okay? It's like, okay, I acknowledge it, let it flow, let it go. That's it. Yeah, let it flow, let it go is what they're saying, okay? So this is a time for moving on. Okay, you don't really need that. You have this wonderful love situation coming on in if you're a single Libran, but you are busy planning the next stage of your relationship if you are partnered up, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. For all those single Librans out there, can you please clarify who is coming on in there in terms of a love situation? Can you clarify the money? Can you please give us some more? Okay. Just give me a moment. They've just asked me to shake up the energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Librans need to know for April 2020? What do they need to know? Could I please have one more? Thank you. Oh, they give me... Thank you so much. Wow, you know what? This is crazy. Okay, I have to say it. I'm going to review my Scorpio reading, but I've just done Taurus, and the isolation card came up there also. Okay, so some of you will be self-isolating. We have the Five of Coins there. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, Five of Coins is about worry, about health, and isolating yourself or financial loss. This card speaks, I feel, for the environment that's going on at the moment in the world. Okay, now although this is an April reading, I'm reading it in March, so I'm acutely aware of what is going on around the world and how things are sort of panning out at the moment, as it were. Spirit wants you to be reminded that although you're in this possible self-isolation mode, or in this worry about health, or worry about some sort of financial loss, that you do have the Three of Coins there, which is about people coming together and teamwork, in craftsmanship. Okay, so it feels almost like, although people are going to be separated and isolated because of some of this stuff that's going on around the world, people are coming together to make sure everybody's okay. Reach out, okay, to your team members. There will be a collaboration to make sure everybody is okay. That's what they're saying to you, Libra. Okay, so reach out if you need some banding together with people. You're not alone there. It's almost like you have quality in the craftsmanship that what you do, so therefore you can offer yourself and your services to others, and you can still keep the goodwill cycle going, is what they're saying. So they're saying, please don't worry, although this is a time of financial loss, of isolation and worry about health, all will come good. People are banding together in some form of teamwork. It may be that people are deciding to self-isolate and therefore work as a team all around the world to be alone, which is very strange, I know, in order to combat this situation here, okay, about this worry about health. So they're just want you to be mindful of the environment that's going on right now there. But you do have the Three of Coins, okay, so you do have this wonderful financial gift coming on in there, and people, it's like people are banding together, okay, there is a coming together of spirit to make sure everything's fine. Yeah, and you've got, again, a clarification of this news. Pages always bring news, okay? So you, if I just move this up here, no, I don't want to move it there. I want to move it to the Tower. The Eight of Wands here, it talks of, you know, news, and then you've got the money next to it. You have the page there, which is a clarification of news, and it's a page of Pentacles there, Page of Coins, okay? So this is about this either new job opportunity or money news that's coming on in. It's also a Capricorn card, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn in some finances. Perhaps your father is Capricorn and you're getting this financial advice from your father, but there is some form of financial news coming on in there for you that you were not expecting, okay? And it brings a lot of abundance. As you can see, this character in this card, very happy, very lush, very free. This amount of money in some way gives you some form of freedom. You realize perhaps that you can make this money by not having to do the pattern that you've been doing, this 9 to 5. Okay, there's some shake up there in terms of your work situation, about going to where you normally go, and realizing that actually what you can do it from other places. Okay, so they just want to give you one more card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else is it that you want my beautiful Librans to know for April 2020? What else? Thank you so much. Queen of Coins, okay? Very resourceful time for you, okay? This is an earth card, earth energy with the pentacles there. So we are talking about the strategic planning that you're making at the moment is making you very resourceful, very grounded financially. You're thinking on a materialistic plane and not in a negative way. You're just talking about, thinking about, how to make money work for you and putting away, you're saving, you're putting away for that rainy day, or, you know, making that foundation for your financial future, okay? This is a very practical card. It is a Virgo energy there with the Queen of Pentacles, but as you can see, it's about growing your money. Look at that. She's surrounded, she's planted her coin, it's getting bigger. There is growth here. This is, yeah, again, about financial planning. So Libra, you have a lot of that going on in April for you. You're making your money really work and really create this solid foundation, okay? So although it is the Queen of Coins energy is an earth energy for you, it's about making money work for you, Libra, okay? And that's what you are definitely doing. You're just watching your money grow. But it's also a very fertile time for you. This is about home. So whenever we get the Queen of Pentacles card, it talks of domesticity, being at home, okay? Perhaps making your money from home, or fertility. So if some of you are looking to have children, time for planning to raise a family, you know, it's a very fertile time for you, okay? And that's towards the end of April there for you. So yeah, as you can see, the last card there was the Page of Coins coming on in there for you, and then you got the Queen. So you're stepping up, as you can see, Page of Coins into the Queen of Coins. So this financial news that comes, this financial gain that comes to you, the news will hit you round about the just after mid-April, towards the end of April, okay? So thank you so much, Libra. That's your reading, your base reading so far. I'm just going to get an angel oracle card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, for the beautiful message so far for my gorgeous Librans. Also remember, Libra, that you will have that love situation happening. An offer of love does come in there for you. They just wanted to remind you there, it's not all about money for you for the month of April, but that is the overall energy about financial planning and having a foundation that is very solid in terms of your money. Okay, but you do have that that opportunity coming in from the universe, you single Librans, for love. So look out for a Libra, look out for a Leo there, but also a possible water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is also present here. Thank you so much. Relationship, yeah. So this is clarifying the first card here, the Ace of Cups. This has got the relationship card, so of those of you who are already in that relationship, you will be stepping up into the next phase. And for those of you who are single, will be connecting with someone who will bring some form of romantic proposal towards you that will move on to being a relationship. Okay, it says here your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Now, with this one card, Spirit just said, I've just clarified the first and the center card of your reading. They are the most important cards of the spread. So it has clarified both. So it's clarified in terms of relationship, but also having that self-respect and that self-love before you love another human. Okay, so it does say there, as you feel safe and loved within, which is all about loving yourself, feeling respect for yourself, and therefore safe within yourself, you feel you can love another, okay, in that balance. So Spirit is just clarifying those two cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. But, so they asked for another and they just threw it out here. Steady progress, okay, yeah. So here you are, as I said, mastering your craft. There is this steady progress, but there is this news that does come on in here for you right at the end of April, okay? And it says here, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Okay, love is very important, especially in the month of April. There's this feeling of everyone coming together in spirit, like this Three of Coins, this banding together. Like, as you can see, this Three of Coins from this deck almost like looks like this big circle of energy, or like they're holding the world. That's a tenuous link, the holding the world. It doesn't look like the world, but it's like this ball of energy, this ball of light. All the circles are connected. Okay, so it's very important that you have that connection, that love connection. And I've got this feeling about people coming together, okay, to help each other through something. Okay, strangely, they've asked for another, so I'm just going to give you one more. I don't want to go on, but when they do ask, time to go. Yeah, this is about your past. Time to go. You need to go away from that. Let that go. Let it flow. Okay, they really want you to know that. And it says here, the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset of your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. They just wanted to relate that to the Tower card, because there is going to be an ending there. There's going to be an ending of a cycle. There's going to be a complete shake-up and a change there at the beginning, Libra, that you may feel very anxious about. And they really want you to be aware this is meant to happen, okay? This is, they're getting rid of the stagnant energy, and you will find a new avenue of how to make your money and make it all work for you. So please let that anxiety, let's just saying, let it go, let it flow. Okay, let it flow, let it go, they said. So just please remember that when you're dealing with April. Okay, and I'm just going to give you a final card, which is a Wild Offering card by Tasha Silva. Incidentally, the Oracle Angel Oracle cards are by Doreen Virtue, if you need to know. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What is the final message for my gorgeous Librans? What do they need to know for April 2020? Please, could you give me a card for my Librans, April 2020? What else do they need to know? Could I please have one? They just asked me to be silent for a moment, so I'm just going to... That's too many. They said I could take that, but they want another one. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you. So you have feelings. They want to remind you with this card, with the feelings card, that whatever you're manifesting will come quicker to you when you raise your vibrations, of course, because you are making steady progress at the moment, they're saying. But if you imagine what you want and that you have it already, imagine the emotions that go with that, the feelings that go with that. You raise your vibrations on your manifestations and the universe connects to you quicker. So they want you to be aware of your feelings when you're thinking about what you're manifesting. Okay, that's what's just come through. And it says, emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Okay, so yeah, this is again about let it flow, let it go. So they've just given me that card to clarify that statement. Let the past go, let everything, you know, it creates a path for new energy. Okay, there's going to be a new way of working now. So just be mindful of that. But also your feelings, they want you to connect that with your manifestations, is what they've asked me. We've done time to go. And the next one is ambition. Okay, so although you're making steady progress in whatever it is that you do, Libra, they're saying that you have high ambitions and you will reach them. Okay, you are going to the top, Libra, there's no doubt about it, but you're making steady progress. So be mindful, connect your emotions and your feelings to whatever you're manifesting. And it says, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So again, they're resonating with the planning card. They really want you to make this plan, okay? This plan for your future, be it financial or a plan in terms of your relationships or your work. They're saying planning is so important for April for you, Libra, okay? So please be mindful of that and absolutely make that strategy, whatever it is that you need to do. You got the Emperor card. You're going to be in full swing of that right at the end of April, okay? Major Arcana, so that will connect with the changes that you make. So thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful for that reading. Just going to give you a trinket to end the reading completely, Libra. What have you got? You got a lucky cat. Yeah, so you have the cat here. So yeah, luck is on your side for sure, okay? But what do cats do? They're strategic in their moves. They're strategic in everything they do. So we've got strategy coming through again for you, okay? That's what Spirit says. When I picked up the black cat, normally it's not black, but I associate it with the black cat. When we've got the cats, it's all about luck and, you know, about a lot of self-respect and a lot of knowing. You know, cats are very centered, and they're all knowing almost, you know, and they conserve their energy. They look at you and they think, now, do I want to go over there and be patted? No, I'm quite comfortable where I am. So Spirit is saying, know where to put your energy, but also be very strategic with what it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay, so if something doesn't serve you, don't go that way. Make this plan, this financial plan. You will be very successful, Libra, but just start that plan. It needs to happen. So also they just wanted to remind you that it goes with the Strength card. Okay, so we got another cat, another Leo. So a Leo is very important to you in the month of April there, Libra. So be mindful of that. In a love situation, Libra, you could be dealing with a Leo, but also a Leo could be giving you some sort of advice, some sort of financial advice, but also with the cat there and Libra, it is again a reminder of self-love, okay? Self-love, self-respect, strategy. They are the words they are giving me, okay? So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful for the reading for Libra. I hope this resonated for some of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. All you have to do is click the like button, share if you would like to, but also there's a bell there and you can press that. Apparently that's important. If you press that, it just lets me know that you've connected with the reading, and it lets you know when I update my next message. Okay, as I said, it's completely free. I just want to give the messages out there. So thank you so much for spending time in my energy, you beautiful Librans. Love and light.